Well, the fact that I'm even back is all Jesse Frank's fault. What does that really mean? Well, my buddy Jesse, you've seen him on the channel a couple times before, back when we were trying to do like some podcast style content, which I think I may have, no, it's underneath a new tab because YouTube changed stuff. But if you go back to like some of our live streams that we did about a year and a half ago or so, Jesse Frank was on there a couple times, and he does some very casual content where the camera is set up by his computer and he just records. And honestly, that kind of inspired me. I've got an extra Pocket 4K. Never thought I'd say that, but I've got an extra Pocket 4K, and just threw a lens on it, put it behind the camera. It's hooked up to wall power, and I'm just going to leave it there. And I will record every once in a while. I can never seem to keep a promise, honestly. I come back to Premiere Prep every once in a while, and I say I'm going to be keeping up content and everything, and then about 2 or 3 videos later, I'm just gone. And I just need to admit to myself that until Premiere Prep could actually make some money, I'm not going to be able to keep up with Premiere Prep on that consistent of a basis. However, I really want this to help that. I want to be able to get some content out because I do love Premiere Prep. I call it my film school, and I still hold up to that, because if it wasn't for Premiere Prep and just keep forcing myself to keep making stuff on a YouTube channel, I would not be where I am today. And where am I today? What have I been up to? Well, first off, you may know that I now own a video production company, graphic design company called Caution Glass, and it has been in existence now for about 2.5 years. This has been a very crazy, very tiring, but incredible 2.5 years, and it's been going really good. And that's obviously part of the reason why Premiere Prep doesn't get a whole lot of content these days. If I was having to work some kind of other job or some just standard 9 to 5, I might be able to. But I'm very glad that I'm not. If you go to the Caution Glass YouTube channel or go to cautionglass.com, you can see some more of what Caution Glass does and has been doing. And I've been very proud of what's been able to happen in the last 2.5 years. We've been so blessed to work with some incredible businesses, and we create social media content, websites, and all kinds of stuff for businesses. And it's really taken off in this area. And we're really saying that we're a national company, because we will go to just about anywhere. We filmed in Atlanta, we filmed, in the Southeast Alabama area, and we filmed kind of out to the southwest area of Alabama. And so we really are going everywhere and doing everything we can to make this company grow. I've got a full-time employee. I work with Jesse Frank as a contractor, and I work with other great contractors, Shantae, who you've seen on the channel before. And it's just really incredible to think that 2.5 years later, this company is still here and still operating, but there is a lot to do. I'm working constantly, and that's, again, part of the reason why Premiere Prep doesn't happen. But the other things that I've been up to has definitely been a channel called No Plan. You may have seen the trailer as one of the more later videos more recent videos that has been uploaded. No Plan I've been doing with Jack Frank, and it's been an absolute blast. Jack is just a ball on camera. He's so much fun to shoot with, and we've been creating some awesome content. We had System 76 send us a laptop recently to review that we're working on right now. We've really been pleased with how that channel's going. So while I've got Caution Glass going, I'm trying to devote some time to No Plan as well, and I sometimes feel bad because I promised Jack that I'm going to be able to do stuff, but it's hard. It's hard. I would like to be able to devote more time to that as well. Honestly, I would love to go career YouTube, but it's just one of those things where you got to be able to make money, and Caution Glass makes money, and it's doing really well. And I do love Caution Glass. Don't get me wrong. Quite frankly, I never want to stop Caution Glass, but I would love to bring, YouTube content of my own underneath the Caution Glass umbrella one day and make that more of a financially viable thing to do. And you guys can help with that. And again, anybody who's watching right now, who's been watching since the beginning, who jumped in a few years into Premiere Prep, I really appreciate you guys being around. I received a email from a fan or a viewer, whatever you want to call it. He's been watching since early days of Premiere Prep, back into Film World, it sounded like. And he just was talking about the fact that he's trying to get into commercial video production, and that he really appreciated the videos that I've created, and receiving an email like that was just really incredible. And I just really appreciate you guys being around for Premiere Prep. But here's what I'm going to be doing with Premiere Prep going forward. I'm going to be making this as easy as possible. Got a Pocket 4K set up. I've got a LUT loaded on it. I'm not even going to color grade, as minimal as possible. I can't stop myself sometimes. But I've got this Pocket 4K plugged up. It's going into a Condor Blue HDMI to USB connector. It's just going right into OBS. I've got a Rode microphone, just a USB microphone plugged into my keyboard. And it's going to be as easy a setup as possible. I just want to be able to turn on that camera and hit record. That has honestly been something that stopped Premiere Prep for a long time. Is I always overkilled the setup. I would try to set up lights every single time. I would try to, get perfect audio. I did a little too much in regards to setup. I'm simplifying it, making it easier. Also, it's going to be more spur of the moment content. Honestly, it will be a little bit like this. I'm going to have, screen capturing and everything like that. I'm going to just kind of talk about some stuff that has been going on. Maybe go over some just quick camera reviews. I've got Pocket 6K Pro. I've got the new Cinema Camera 6K full frame. We did the GH6 review a while back. Between me and Jesse, there's always, there's always equipment to review, lights, audio, all kinds of stuff. So I do want to do some more just spur of the moment content that will be a little bit more casual in style, but it's at least something I can get out there, because again, I don't want Premiere Prep to die, and I just love it. I really do love it. But if you want to see other content I've been up to, definitely check out the Caution Class YouTube channel or the NodePlan YouTube channel. Definitely some fun stuff on NodePlan, and then Caution Class, of course, is what I'm doing professionally. The other thing, of course, I'm going to be doing more of is software tutorials. Of course, I use DaVinci Resolve. I'm very passionate about video production and graphic design on Linux. So there's going to be a lot of those kinds of videos coming out before too long. There's definitely a lot of tips and tricks, that I've either forced myself to learn, or I've had to aggregate a bunch of stuff I found online and use it into my own techniques. So I do want to create more content like that, because it's also done very well, and you guys seem to enjoy software tutorials. So more software tutorials will be coming. And I'm just going to be trying to make some stuff. Premiere Prep was always a playground for me, and I want to get back to a little bit more of a playground, because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, Jack, my friend, definitely not a dull boy. But all work and no play, and Premiere Prep was always a great place for me to play. And these past 7 years has definitely been work. It has been a lot of work. And so I need to start playing a little bit. And so that's what Premiere Prep is going to be a little bit for me. It's going to be very, Chris Titus Tech style. There's a lot of other great YouTubers out there who do just this kind of style. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. And I'll do some more planned and some more, a lot of higher quality content at some point, but I just got to start making stuff. And I hope that you guys enjoy it, and definitely be commenting, things that you would like to see. If there's software tutorials, if there's something that you've been having a hard time with Linux on, or something like that, definitely let me know, and I will be posting it to the Premiere Prep channel. And of course, I will be giving more insight into what it's like to run a video production company and graphic design company. And I hope that you guys enjoy that as well. But that pretty much does it for this video. Again, I really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to live your life one frame at a time, and I will catch you next time.